Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. So today guys, we're going to be playing some Brawl because as you guys know, if you guys play Brawl on the weekends, some ticket events come out, and this week was Rumble. I personally like Rumble a lot more than boss fight because I find boss fights a little like, I don't know, no, I just like Rumble better. So I can see here, I'm using Pam. Pam is one of the better ones, I would say, in Rumble because her turret is very useful in between waves that you can go back, quickly heal up, and you're back at full health. And I'm with a Jessie and a Frank. Frank is also another really good one. Jessie is actually really good. She can hit multiple targets with just one shot, and her turret actually comes in very helpful because that's that extra damage that can be done. So yeah, so right here, just kind of waiting for each wave to come in, and just like trying to kill all the bots, trying to get my super up, because realistically what you want to try and do is want to get your super as fast as possible. So I'm really close, about one more kill and I would be able to get it. And I saw this guy over here, so I went for him and I was able to kill him. And then I put my turret, or I didn't put the turret down yet because I wanted to go and kill him, but then I put the turret back over here behind, like in this little corner spot, because then the bots wouldn't be able to go and get it so that it could stay alive longer. So yeah, and then here comes the first boss. Tip is the first boss comes around, each boss I think is in every wave second, or every 7th wave. So that's a really good thing to watch out for, because I think that was the 7th wave. And then right after that, some of us get into that healing turret just so we can get back to full health, so that we're ready for the next wave. So yeah, it was wave 7th that I'm pretty sure it is. This was actually a pretty good game as well. Like we got a pretty good time. My best time I think is around 6 minutes and 28 seconds, which isn't that good. But I haven't played Rumble with people a lot, which is like the only way to get past that one box around and stuff like that. Personally, I think the best brawlers for Rumble are Pam, Frank, Barley. Jessie's really good. So yeah, the best strategy I would say is with Pam, Frank, and Barley, but I would only do it if you're talking to the people. It's a very good strategy. If you want, you can go watch some videos on it. I think Kairos did a video on it as well, and he explains it really well, so I would suggest going to watch that. Yeah. So here we just keep, we've been doing pretty good. None of us have died yet, which is good, even though it's pretty early time. And I see I get pretty low there, so I just drop back, and then I've got a mouse bot coming for me, which those are the runs that really go fast. So I'm just dropping back and then get the full health, and then come trying to help the other guys. These guys were both really good. The Jessie had that skin, which means that they're actually I don't know, like if it's that good to have a skin, but at the same time it's decent. So here's another boss coming in, and I'm just trying to kind of stay a bit away, because like I said, honestly dying in this mode is like the worst thing possible. It puts you guys like on a back heel, on your heels basically, because also it takes 10 seconds to respawn. So yeah, so we're doing pretty well. We haven't really been pushed back. They just has their turret out. My turret's still at full health, which it will be hard to kill because of where it kind of is. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, we're doing very good. We haven't been pushed back at all. So yeah, it's going pretty well. Yeah. So then here comes another wave, and then this one didn't have any boxer guys, which is pretty good, because those are the guys that I like hate the most personally, but also because they have so much health. But the mouse bots and the shooter long range bots are pretty bad. So we all got a bit damaged there, so we're just huddling up in my turret just to make sure. So then, yeah. Sorry, I'm just a little bit tired right now. And then I get really low after that one shot that hit me, so I'm gonna drop back into there, and I'm just kind of staying there until I get full health, and finally come out to try and help my teammates. Yeah. So I find that Frank is also really good, because his damage, you don't need to get like super close to be able to do damage, unlike the other tanks. So that's why he's really good. And his super can slow down. And the tip is, with his super, don't use it on like 1 or 2 bots. Try and get around three or more. I would say I usually try and do 4-ish. But if you really need to, don't feel like you actually 100% need to. So here we go. We're almost hitting that 5-minute mark. This is the boss. After this boss is when it gets like really. This is like the hard part. I think after this is when all the boxer ones that rush at you come in. So then what the tip is, this doesn't really tip, but you've got to kill them as fast as possible. Because once that wave 22 comes, yeah, see there's those guys rush at you, and they're really bad. One of them actually got into our box, as you can see in the top left corner. He got 8% done, or 10% done. I've got one right on me, but I'm able to take him out, and I can see a mouse bot coming from behind me. So I go for him. They go for my turret, which isn't bad because I have a super charged up. Our Jesse gets taken out by that mouse bot, and right now I could tell we're about. This is like when we're super pushed back. Those guys are rushing at us. We're in a bad position. That shooter bot is super low, and I really wanted to kill him, but I knew I had to stay on them. So then I just get one shot there on him. Go for this other guy, and then yeah. So here we go. Our box is really low. It's at 27%, it's very low. So right now, I can tell once we hit the 6 minutes mark, I was very happy. I find 6 minutes is a very good time to get in randoms. So yeah, so the guys are all shooting at us. We're just in a bad position here, and then it finally gets taken out, and yeah. So now we switch over, and then now I switched over to a Brawl Ball game because I didn't really want to do another Robo Rumble to make this video super long. So this one I'm using El Primo. It's another randoms. I might be trying to get some people to play with later. So yeah, so as you can see, I'm using El Primo, and we got a Dynamite and a Rico. I wouldn't suggest using Dynamite that often because I personally don't think he's that good in this one. But at the same time, his super can be really good. So here we're kind of pushed back, so I just kind of throw it away, but I didn't really know where to throw it. So here we go. Here's another tip if you're using El Primo. Do that jump and your super. I kind of didn't do too good there. I probably shouldn't have done it there. But yeah. So then my teammate passes up to me, and El Primo has so much health that I just ran in, didn't throw it until I saw an opening, chucked it in, and there was the first goal. So then here we go. And then we start another. And then we go. I always go straight for the ball, and I go a bit from the side so then the Frank gets his super basically canceled because he dies. And then I have my super here. I wanted to use it on that guy, on the Piper, but she did do the greatest jump. And there as well I wanted to use it, but I could tell that he was going to use his, so it wouldn't have been useful. El Primo then does another good super that gets our wall broken. But Rico is doing a very good job of pushing that Frank that had the ball back. And I just get in the way, and we kill all of them. But then, I don't know what happened. I accidentally clicked it and it shot back. I don't know why it shot back, but it was very upsetting, and I was super mad at this. And then I used my super immediately, and I killed the Frank, and I pushed the Primo really far back. And at this point, I had the ball, and I thought I was going to be able to get in. And I used my super. That was bad boom my bait. I could tell he was going to use it, so I should have just shot it in earlier. But yeah, so I think we still had the ball, yep, and we're getting pushed back, though, and now our Dynamite gets killed. So now it's getting a little bit stressful because I was like, if we lose this, I'm going to feel super bad because I could have had 2 chances, or at least I had a chance to win it, but our Dynamite was able to, and that was a dumb move by the El Primo to jump on it. I definitely wouldn't have, and I was able to get in front of the net, just held the ball, throw it over there, and try and push them back. And then I was able to almost kill the Piper, but then also I used my super on the Piper and the Frank. And there's another dribble thing, and I see that I've got an opening, so I shoot it in, and I was pretty sure that would go in, but then the Piper just was able to get it, and now it's overtime. Overtime is super stressful because there's no walls to protect you, and you're the only thing standing between their team, and the net. So I'm rushing this Frank, and then I have my super right now. I don't know why I was reloading. I was trying to get back to the center so I didn't have to use it. So yeah, so now I'm just holding on to the ball, and I see an opening and go for it. So then this is when I use my jump to get in front of them, and then shoot it up, and there we go, gets in, and that was the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, I would suggest to subscribe and do all that. See you guys next time, and goodbye.